and let the one who has no sword sell his cloak and buy one.
Hey guys, this is Spencer Defense Training. I'm going to go over a little drill. This is one of my favorite drills, in fact. I probably do this more than I do anything. And it's just drawing. It's just a drawing practice. Bruce Lee once said he wasn't afraid of somebody that has practiced 5,000 or 10,000 moves or something like that. He was afraid of the guy that practiced one move 5,000 or 10,000 times. And I believe that. I believe that we have to get the basics down, and one of the basics is drawing and getting placed on that target. So this is one of my favorite drills. I've got the target set up. Now this is just your standard black silhouette target. And there's others on here, but I'm going to do the black silhouette so it's easier for y'all to see. And I've got it set at 17 yards. Now if you know anything about the virtual ranges, it's specifically the Smokless Range, I've got a line right here. And then I've got measured off the screen, and you put those parameters into the system, and then it sets your target back basically at the 17-yard mark. So I've got it 17 yards away. It's not too far out, but it's not super close, and FBI statistics are basically 4 to 7 feet, somewhere in there is where you're going to be in a shooting. So 17 yards, that's a good bit of distance. So we're going to do a little bit of practice drawing drills, and I got my little boy, he's over there on the computer. He's going to help me out. He's going to reset the timer every time that I draw, and I'm going to draw the basic way, and then I'm going to draw my new favorite way, and I'll let you see what that is as well. Hey guys, we make custom Kydex holsters, so make sure to go check our holster store out, and the link will be down in the description below. Thanks. Check my gun, make sure it's right. Alright, on you. So this was my favorite way to do it, but I found another way that I like even better that I'm going to do in just a second. But I will do this for 10, 20, 30 minutes at times. That's all I do is just draw, just get that draw stroke down, and you're going to mess up. And when you do mess up, when you miss that grip or you miss that shirt or whatever you do, you don't stop. You just keep going, and you work through the error. So we have to adapt and overcome, because in a self-defense situation, you may miss that grip and you got to go back for it. So this is one of the reasons why I practice. I practice this quite a bit. My shot placement is not perfect by any means, but it's decent. And I was getting the shots off in roughly 2 seconds. The last one was 1.91. But I'm going to show you another way that's going to actually add some shake, like that adrenaline shake in. And I'm going to show you that way right now. So I've got the balancing ball. How well you can see it, but I've had to actually put bolts on here, and I've super inflated it. It's a lot harder than normal, or at least I find it to be. In fact, I can't even, with normal, I can put my foot on it and just balance over. I can't do it at this point. It's too tall and it doesn't do right. So I've got to take the chair, get my little stance on here, see if I can get my balance up, and then you fall. It's not easy. Alright, we're going to see if we can do this. Now I don't know if y'all can see this, but my legs are shaking. Now me and my little boy, we ran this about an hour ago, and I did it until I couldn't do it any longer. So my legs are actually starting to shake, and I can feel the shake up through my body. And that's kind of like what you're going to have in a adrenaline rush. You're going to have a little bit of that shake in you, right? So that's what we're having to overcome, and still try to get decent shot placement, decent draw, and stuff like that. So I'm 1.94, a decent shot. So we're going to keep going. And if you remember, combat shooting is I need to get it on target. It's not necessarily a perfect shot. I want to get in that center of mass area. Go ahead. But it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want the shot on. And I'm shooting for that spine. That's what I want. I want to get the shot on the spine, basically. So if I can get a shot on the spine, that's a small target. It's real thin. Okay. So I aim small, miss small is my goal. And if I hit the spine in a self-defense situation, he drops. His legs are no good to him anymore. And if you see, I'm noticeably slower because I'm having a hard time focusing with the shaking. And that's what we want to work out. We want to work out that. We want to work out the focus while you're shaking. That's a 197 with a good shot. That's a 202 with a good shot. A 240 with a good shot. You want to be under the 250 mark, the 2.5. So if you're doing any training, you want to get down under that 2.5. 2 seconds is better. 1 second would be great. But I'm also trying to get a good shot placement. You can. Sure. If you can talk while you're doing it to kind of slow other stuff down and kind of break concentration is good as well, because you're not always going to be focusing on an attacker. So you want to try to break concentration doing that as well. So if you're training with somebody, you can carry a conversation on with them. And then as you're carrying that conversation on with them, if you have a buzzer that can go off, or if they say go and they have a timer, it would be great. Hold that one. .194, decent shot. .187, decent shot. And my legs are still shaking. I'm just working through it. We got a handgun class tonight. I got a few people coming to that. It's a drawing practice. So this is what, oh, I missed. That was bad. And this is what they're going to be doing. I'm going to have them draw. I'm not going to have them stand on the balancing ball. But I am going to have them just consistently drawing until they get that draw down. A little bit lower. Pulled it. Over 3 seconds and I pulled it. You don't always want to aim at the same spot on the target, so I'm aiming below the center this time. Shot a little high that time. Start. Alright, so that's one of my new favorite ones because it does get that shake. So my legs start shaking basically, and it kind of, I guess, reverbs up through my body, so my hands start feeling that shake and they start getting wobbly. Which is what you're going to have when your adrenaline rushes, especially as much as it's going to rush in an attack situation, that you're going to feel that. So once we get prepared for that, once we get used to that, we'll know how to overcome that shake, and we're not all over the place. Again, this target's set at 17 yards, which is a good position. 15 yards is fine as well. You can do 15 yards because most shooting is going to happen well within like 3 yards. So if I put it out to 17 yards, I shoot small, aim small, miss small, right? Which is what we're looking for. Practice that draw. Get good at the draw first. and then start adding stuff in, you know, maybe a balance ball or a balance board, or to be honest, I'm thinking about getting a board, making a board and cutting a bowling ball in half, putting on top so it'll be a little bit harder because it won't give any like this will. Plus it'll be lower to the ground, so I can just kind of put one foot on it and kind of step over. I can't do that on this, but I'm really considering doing that. So yeah, guys, if you want any kind of this training, if you want to shoot on the virtual range here in Anderson, South Carolina, hit us up and we'll get you going. We hold these drawing classes. It's called Mastering the Draw. We do full out drills that you have to run through obstacles, and we have the sirens and lights and all that going on as well. Guys, stay safe, stay armed.
Hey guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you don't mind, and share it if you would. This really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, we offer different styles of training. So we offer concealed weapons classes here in Anderson, South Carolina. Also, we offer advanced training, and we offer church safety team training. So you can go check all that out at defensetraining.org. And then, of course, we make holsters. We have our online holster store, so if you go check that out, and that's holstersbydefensetraining.com. And all these links are below. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.